is a Zerbinator Land production. Enjoy.
Hey,
Hey, what's
How
up,
you doing?
Kevy?
Not much, man. How you been?
All right, how you been?
Oh, it's good to give me a hug.
Oh, ow! Stop! You don't you wear deodorant? God, Kevin.
Butt's getting tired.
Yeah, it
but
seems
we're-
like it's been a while. I miss talking to you. It
Yeah.
hasn't been a while though, has it?
Not at all. It's just the fact that, we are so close. The fondness grows deeper. And feel your butt again. That's real tight.
No, don't do that. Stop.
I love
Stop.
saying when I grab your butt.
All right, Kev. Where are you
Well-
going this week, Kevin? Now that
Well,
I'm
I'd
here.
like to know why you were in my house when I came in. That's the weird thing.
Yeah.
That's just a weird thing. But that's okay. My Mikasa Sukasa. So
That's right. That's right.
I'm going to go downstairs. And apparently last week, someone took all the meds out of my med pill box here
Oh,
and
no.
switched them for Tic Tacs. And I was a mess.
Yeah, I bet.
But I'll tell you what, the pills tasted great.
I bet. Sure.
They
Very
were good.
refreshing, right?
Well, I was chewing on them. You think I would have picked up on that after a while. But I'm going downstairs to realign my pills.
Okay.
So
Well, you have fun.
I will. And don't touch anything while I'm gone.
Okay. I will.
Oh, I think Joe is coming over. Joe Supresci wanted to come over and talk to you. about
Oh, okay. It's been a long time. I haven't seen Joe in a while.
Yeah, sometimes when you don't see someone for a while, you just don't think about them, and it seems like forever since you've seen them.
Yes.
It's weird how that works out that way. Come here, turn around.
No.
That was... Dude, smell my finger. Ever since I squeezed
God,
your butt the first
You are
time.
disgusting. I just had a shower, so don't even start with me.
Yeah, but you forgot to wipe. All right, I'll talk to you later. I'll be downstairs.
Oh, okay.
See ya.
Bye, Kevin.
Pew.
Jerry, what are you going to do with that guy? You know what I'm going to do? Where does he keep the coffee? The crappy instant coffee. Up there? In that cabinet?
Hey, listen.
What?
Also, whatever you do, don't touch the coffee, please.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I just know you. Don't do that. Thanks. Pew.
Okay, Jerry, it's the which one? Is that one up there? Okay. Don't tell Kevin. Hold on. I'll be right there. Hold on. Let me grab this up here. Okay, got it. Throw it in the trash. There you go. Out, come in. Hey, Joe, how you doing? How you been?
I'm doing good.
Doing good?
Can you hold on one quick second?
Sure.
Sure, hold on one second. It's me, Joe Supresci.
Yeah, I know.
Joe Supresci here for
I'm
you.
aware. We're very aware that you're here.
Hey, I got some good news.
You do, Joe. What is it?
I got made.
What does that mean?
You don't know what it means to finally get made?
No. Somebody find you out or something?
No, I'm in a club now with a bunch of Fangolis.
Bunch of what?
All right, the Fettuccine family and the Michelli family called me up.
Okay.
Do you know about them?
I do, yes.
I used to work for the Ravioli family.
Uh-huh.
But now, after working with the Linguinis, they called me up and said, hey, you want to be a permanent family member? So now I'm working for the Rogatinis, the Zitis, the Tortellinis, and also the Stringazzis. And I'm an official member.
That's a lot of families, though, Joe. Okay, how are you spreading yourself a little too thin there?
No, I'm not. It's quite al dente. All of us get together, and all the families get together, and we do things, and we try to change the world.
Oh, by doing what?
Well, we make changes in the way that things are done around here.
Oh, such as?
These United States.
I mean the changes. I know what you mean.
The Vermicellis and the Ficcinis were together, and we were making macaroni, and we were talking about the Regatini family. And the next thing you know, the Zitis said, hey, since February 8th of 1910, 108 years ago, Boy Scouting and Varsity Scouting were all male.
Right.
But guess what? In 2019, they're going to let women in there.
Really? That's a little weird.
Yeah. What kind of thing is that? It's Boy Scouting. It's really pissing me off. Butter beans, man. Charlatans. Sugar Puffs, flames of life. Don't get me going.
Okay, I won't.
Dragonflies, man, this really upsets me. Kite strings, man. Effervescence. I'm sorry to be so bold.
That's all right, Joe. You let it out. You got to let it out. You let it out.
You remember the scouting oath? On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty for God and
my
country. And obey the scout law to help other people at all times.
Okay. Amen.
For myself, physically and mentally and all that stuff. And you're supposed to Chronicles of Narnia. Oh, boy, do I get upset. Sweet peas, Bob Saget. I'm sorry, I get upset and I start cursing like crazy. So I thought, me and the family, we're going to get together.
Mm-hmm.
I got together with the vermicellis.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is we're going to go down 5 things to make sure that men are accounted for in women activities in this country, the United States of America.
Okay. This should be fun, Joe.
To make up for all these crazy monkey poo, dirty nap, grizzle. Son of a bleep, I'm upset. Snot buckets. Fragile fat sweet nibbles is what they are. Changing everything. John Malkovich.
All right.
I'm sorry, I get upset.
Get on with it, Joe.
Ramen noodles. Sheesh.
Yeah, you're getting a little too upset.
Well, I'm upset about the whole thing.
All right, well, let's get it out. Yeah. Your teeth hurt, Joe?
No bet. Number 5.
Number 5.
I think we need to let more men work in places that women seems to proprietary across here in the United States by ways of different styles of buffalo wing factories, such as
The hell?
You know, like Hooters, Tilted Skilt, Twin Peaks, Bombshells, Show Me's Bar and Grill, Bikini's Bar and Grill, The Heart Attack Grill, Bone Daddies, Mugs and Jugs, Cowgirl Espresso.
Is that a real thing?
These are all places where girls have to work, but men don't. And I think we could actually make such a big difference in places like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the mugs and jugs thing, it doesn't really work.
What? Well, you can't carry a mug? And you can't carry a jug?
I don't think that's what they mean by jug.
Pluck a duck, sugar babies. Nut Bubby Sugar Puffs and
All
Botox injections.
Okay, what's number 4, Joe?
Number 4.
Barbie stuff. We need more stuff for Ken.
Right.
Yeah, we need to sell more stuff for Ken.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff we need are very simple things. Like Ken's wet bar.
Okay.
For the kids.
I can get behind that.
Ken's poker and beer set.
Is this like a Irwin Mainway type of toy, or?
Whatever, as long as it works. Ken's Cake Factory, and lastly, Ken's Turn Your Head and Cough Prostate Exam Kit.
Oh,
That's
God.
something I'm worrying about. Right there, I'm working on that puppy. Working on that with the tortellinis. Here we go, number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Men's push-up bra for better support. But not only for comfort, but for sexy ambience. Wouldn't it be nice to bend over in front of an attractive lady and show some cleavage?
I wish I didn't.
Well, of course, if you have a push-up bra, you would have better support, but a much better hairy look about your Twin Peaks.
Oh, God.
You know, I think I finally understand what that restaurant is about.
Number 2.
What's this crap? Number 2, Victoria's Secret, all women.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I think we should do? Open up a store like that and call it Billy Bob's Hearsays. Bunch of guys hang around and they come up with little secrets. We don't tell the girls. Same thing.
What would they sell there, though?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, that's kind of the point of the store, to sell stuff. So you gotta have something to sell there, Joe.
Maybe pasta?
Pasta? Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. I don't understand, but it's
Me and the fettuccine family, we have the last one. This is the last one.
Okay.
This was much funnier when I was writing this. Much funnier.
Number 1.
Golly. All right, so me and the cannellonis got together.
Oh, yeah. The cannellonis, they're tough.
Hey, don't mess around with them.
I'm not. I said they were tough.
All right. Shiatsu on a burger. Sticky wicket. Snooker noodles
Okay, Joe.
and bogus bullspit.
Focus.
Fraggle.
Focus.
Narf. Son of a nutcracker.
Okay.
I'm trying to find a funny one. Gosh darn it, Ferg. That's good. All right, number 1 is, and I wrote this, so you better like it.
Okay.
Like I said, me and the fettuccinis got down to the number 1. You know how there's an easy bake oven company?
Yes.
Yeah. How about my little man cave for tykes?
What?
No?
I played with the Easy Bake Oven when I was a kid.
No.
Pre-recorded live at KMAX Studios right here in New England in the Upper Eastern United States in association with Delaware. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand by. Hello and welcome. Ferg Ferguson. And featuring Sal LaSalle.
Sal LaSalle.
And Bob Sherman.
Hi, my name is Bob Sherman.
And Ferg's mistress. Computer. Please sit back and please enjoy the show and please stand by. The show is about to begin.
Hello and welcome to episode 66 of Please Stand By. This one is titled Route 66, where you can get your kicks.
Get your kicks on Route 66.
Welcome to Please Stand By. This is a podcast about nothing and everything all at once. Pre-recorded.
All at once!
Oh. Didn't know that was coming.
Keep you on your toes, Kevin.
Please. Pre-recorded. Pre-recorded live here in KMAX Studios right in the heart of Connecticut in association with Del Mar Valle.
That's me. Thank you, K-Mac.
Thank you, KMAC, for every single ounce of every single goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, why don't you like cars?
I like cars, but they're problematic.
Instamatic?
Automatic. I don't know. No.
Grease lightning.
Our car is... We've been pretty lucky with the car. We have a Saturn Ion. We bought new in 2007, and we still have it. It's coming up on 200,000 miles.
Very good.
And there is a lot of stuff wrong with it. I mean, I knew this day was coming, but I was not prepared for it to come right now. So it's a lot more expensive than the car is worth to get it fixed. So, and it's going to be hard to afford a new car.
We're down to one. I know that feeling because Shelley.
Yeah.
We're looking at cars, and it's they're shells of what they could be, the ones that we can afford. And the more we think about it, we're thinking, you know what? Let's just stick with one. Cars do suck. I think we should get more battery-operated equipment.
Yeah. If I got off my fat butt and rode my bike, it might be... I don't know if I could ride to work, though. It's like 14, 15 miles. I don't know if I could do that, especially at night.
Why don't you get yourself a little scooter?
A what?
A little scooter.
No.
A little Ferg with his helmet.
That's true. Yeah, I guess I could. My cousin has one.
How much do you weigh? 270 something?
I don't know.
I'm going to guess my weight, 278. So you sit on this thing, and it's more like...
Yeah. So me and you are like Ronnie and Donnie Creamer in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Sure. We need to get matching cowboy hats.
Are those guys still alive?
Yeah, I think they are.
Are they really?
I would think they are. I would hope they are. I bet you they had the banding, and now they probably are 10 pounds each.
Maybe.
Could be. I have dental complaints.
You do. Yeah, you do. Yeah,
all right, so
you do. I
got these teeth out right here, these two right here.
Yeah.
And it was quite painful to do the Joe Supresci.
It was like 2 weeks ago, right?
It was, yeah, I think it was. Good memory. And I have been suffering from, is that Sarah?
Yeah, she just got home.
Hi, Sarah.
Kevin says hi. Hi, she says. What's wrong? Oh, okay.
She'll tell you later.
Yeah. She says hello.
Is it is it a guy who hit on her or something? Because I'll beat him up.
What?
Is somebody messing around with her?
No, she's going upstairs. She's going to say hello.
She's pissed or anything?
No, what do you...
I just don't like it when Sarah's upset.
She's not upset. What are you getting this from?
She appreciates it, right, Sarah?
Thank you, Kevin.
Oh, God. She's really going to kill you now.
I know. So I go to the dentist, and they rip out these teeth down here. These two. Great
Right.
dentist. Everything was cool. Ever since then, strings have been popping up from where he sewed it together.
Right, yeah.
So I go in to get one string taken out, and he did it. He got the string out. It was supposed to be dissolving strings.
Right,
They
yeah.
dissolve within a week. No, they don't. And then another set popped up, so I went back. Now, the dentists on the inside are great people. The lump that goes at the front desk and tells you what's going on is the woman that I cannot stand. And she is crude, rude, and very socially unacceptable. And I go up to her and I say, I'm here. Oh, no, I call first. So I call her up and I say, I got to come back again. There's another string sticking up. When I eat, when I... and my tongue just flicks it during the night. I wake up and I'm in dire pain because it's tugging on my stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a string probably about, half an inch long sticking up.
That's pretty big in there.
With a knot in the middle, and it's tugging on the incision. And I'm like, this is not supposed to be sticking up. I don't know why it is. And she's like, they're supposed to disintegrate. Hey, that's all and good, lady.
Right,
Are
it's
you a
not doing
dentist? Are you a dentist, number one? And number two, your job is to take my name and my number and make an appointment, and then I see someone who knows what they're talking about, not somebody who's guessing what they're talking about. So I get there, and after my appointment was changed from 1 p.m. to 11 a.m., I thought maybe cool, I'll get done quicker, and plus, earlier better, I can spend the rest of my day being more happier than I would have been had I come in at 1 p.m. Go in, sit down, and it goes on to 11:20, and I'm like, I'm like, this is ridiculous. I go up and I say, ma'am, I do have the rest of the day. I also had to bring my wife in for rehab for her leg in the same building, but I have to go pick her up. She's at home. Can you go ask the dentist how much longer it'll be?
Right.
She says, no. I said, why not? I don't interrupt the dentist when he's working. I said, well, guess what? That's Bull Pucky William Shatner, because when I was getting my teeth done, the dentist was interrupted about 6 or 7 times. So can you please go back while the chance is here and see how much longer this is going to be. I got to pick up my wife, and, the pain I can deal with. I just need to get going, or we can change the appointment. No, you're just going to have to wait. No, I'm not just going to have to wait.
Jeez.
I looked at the next lady. I said, can you do anything? She's like, I can't. And she felt bad. She didn't know what to say to the other lady.
Yeah.
Then I go to look at the nurse who's there, and I say, can you please just ask him how much longer it'll be? And she walks away without saying a word.
Wow.
So I said, you know what? I'll do it myself. I'll take care of this myself. Thanks a lot. Mm-hmm. And as I'm leaving, there's a big glass window where you can see the dentist doing their work, which is kind of freaky, but I guess
That
it's
is kind of weird, yeah. I went to a dentist like that.
Yeah, I guess it's more for the patients to look out so they know that it's always a future somewhere. And my dentist is like, hey, what's up? And he puts his hands up in the air, and I gave him a salute like, see ya, I'm out. I went home, took myself some scissors, and you know how I shake, but I was really cool, and I snipped it
Kevin.
right where it needed to be. I only bled for half an hour.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I did bleed, but it wasn't that bad. And I got it off just fine. This morning it happened again. There was another one sticking up, snipped it, no problem whatsoever.
It's been like 2 weeks and they still haven't dissolved?
Yeah, they still haven't dissolved. And
Yeesh.
the thing that bothers me the most is that there's a value to someone's pain. And like my string is not as important as somebody's tooth who's causing them pain. I guess that's very true. Still, I am a patient, and when you promise me some time, you got to give me that time.
Yeah.
And 20 minutes is quite a long wait, but at least let me know what's going on.
Yeah, the dentist is really the only place where I don't wait very long.
Yeah, normally I get in right
usually
when my
the appointment is right, when I might have to wait for the dentist to come in, because the dentist is floating around to different patients and stuff, so.
Yeah. But it's just so... I feel kind of bad, but I went on Facebook and I gave him 1 star, and I'm going to write a very long paragraph about the lump that sits up front. And I'm going to refer to her as the lump, because she's one of those women where from the forehead up, the hair is beautiful. From the forehead down, she's been living off Hot Pockets for 90% of her life. And I'm shaming the out of it.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. And it's one of snarky people that would actually be much happier had she taken better care of herself.
Let's move on.
God, that pisses me off. So then.
Yeah, tell me about Tommy. And then I wrote.
So, Tommy is picking me up. This part is called Tommy, How I Love Thee.
Tommy, How I Love Thee. Do.
He is picking me up from the airport. He is picking me up from the train station when I go to see my sister, and he saved me about $80 via Uber or Lyft.
Nice.
And I really appreciate that. So I just wanted to give a shout out.
Wait, I thought she was coming to see you.
She is, but I'm going down there to pick up the piano, and we're both driving back. Oh,
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, we're both driving back in a move-em truck,
right,
with a piano and stand-up bass. So I'm excited about that, and I'm taking a train down, and that'll be nice.
Yeah,
nice train trip.
Because you don't like planes.
Hate planes. I would never get in a plane ever again.
Yeah,
been in one when I was a kid, and it's scarred me for the rest of my life. When people are trying to dive bomb my grandparents, you know that story. Long story short. When I was a kid, one of my dad's cousins had an airplane, and he took me up in a prop plane. And I could probably be up in a prop plane nowadays. You remember this story by chance?
No, I don't.
I could do a prop plane or a helicopter more than I could ever do a big jet.
Really?
Yeah. As long as I know my surroundings, I think I'd be okay. But...
That seems weird, but all right.
Yeah.
You do you, Kev.
Yeah, it works. And so I'm flying in this thing, and he's showing me, what a G-force is. Let me show you what a G-force is.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, I want to go home. And my dog on the ground. And then he says, look, there's your grandma. Yeah, and she's running. And you can see her cursing. Why do you fly so low? You're going to kill somebody running around like that with her fist in the air. And I just remember seeing the house and my grandmother in an angle up in the air that I don't think you're supposed to ever see or have a memory of her running, cursing in Dutch.
Oh, wow.
Tuna weather flanken, flogging, these vloegen flying. And when he landed the plane, I cried. I was glad to be there.
Ferg, it's time for something exciting.
So, Monday is our wedding anniversary.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. And I took the day off because we're going to go out on Sunday with Sarah's parents. It's Mother's Day 2.
Yep.
And...
better than Mother's Day 1.
Right. Mother's Day 2, Electric Boogaloo. So...
Oh, God, that's funny, though. Perfectly done. Go ahead.
So we're going up to New Jersey. My wife, Sarah's family lived in Flemington in New Jersey. So we're going up there to... have lunch and look around a little bit, and then we're going to a flea market in South Jersey.
That would be nice.
Yeah, my mother-in-law likes to go to flea markets for Mother's Day, so that's usually what we do.
Every Mother's Day, a flea market.
Usually, yeah.
You normally find most of your goodies, like Beatles goodies and retro goodies and stuff in those, don't you?
Usually, yeah. Flea markets, record stores, yeah. Huh. But I have to be in the mood to look at records. Sometimes when we go to flea markets, I just don't feel like it. Does that make sense?
No, it's like, know they're all going to be dusty. You find one gem in a stack of 80. And what's the point?
Yeah, but sometimes those gems are really good gems. You got to look for them.
No, I know, but I understand the hastening.
Yeah.
That's what I call it, the hastening.
So I think what what I'm going to do this time. I'm not really looking for anything right now, but I might buy some 80s toys because I want to do a junk box for my podcast. Are you familiar with junk box?
Please explain what I'm guessing, is that like Loot Crate?
Not really. I guess
really?
maybe a little bit. It's
What's not
so what
really?
I would do, I get a box from the post office, one of the priority boxes.
Yes,
I fill it up
$5.
with junk. Like I have a ton of extra Atari cartridges, so I'll put those in there. I have some doubles of books from the 80s that, have to do with video games and some other. That's why I want to get some toys and stuff to put in there too. And then you sign up to be on the list, and you have to, it costs like $20, I think, to ship it. So you have to make sure you can do that, and then take stuff out of the box that you want, and then fill the box back up and send it to the next person. So it goes all the way around the chain, and then eventually comes back to me.
Wow, that's a lot of work.
No, I mean, it's work for one person at a time. It's not that bad.
That's true.
And usually you do it like a video or pictures of stuff you take out and stuff you put back in. It's kind of fun. I did one a long time ago. I was, I forget what I took out. I think I took out some manuals for Intellivision games, some 7800 games I took out. It was fun, though. It's fun.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that this summer, I think.
I picture you all content while you're doing it.
Why?
I don't know. It's like watching one of those Facebook videos with puppies in there, and they have the music. Ding, 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 ding,
Okay.
ding, 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 and you're doing it. We used to do the Bigger and Better thing when I was a kid.
What's that?
Bigger and Better hunt, when you used to go door to door. You start off by taking a crap
Yes.
lamp. I'd take a crap, like I would take this fan that doesn't work. I'd be like, hi, I'm on a Bigger and Better hunt, and I got this fan. It's no good. And people used to really, in the 70s, they were like, oh, hold on. I got something bigger and better right here.
Yeah.
And then you always get that one guy who doesn't give a crap, and he goes, well, you need money? Hold on one second. And they give you a 20. There you go.
Wow.
It's bigger and better. You put that in your pocket and find something else, go to the next house.
Yeah. That's bigger and better, but I'm keeping that for me.
But that's the closest thing I can compare to that. My exciting is cookouts.
Cookouts. You love your cookouts, Kevin.
I
You started today already, didn't you?
We started last week, actually.
Last week. Wow.
Hamburgers and hot dogs, which I made Saturday night. You know what the best thing in the world is? You make 2 extra of everything. So in other words, you're having 2 hamburgers for dinner, make 4. You're having hamburgers and hot dogs for dinner, make 2 hamburgers and 2 hot dogs. Tell me why, Ferg.
Because I'm a pig and I want to eat more.
No. You have part of that answer correct. I am a pig, but it's the next day.
Oh yeah, I always make 4 hamburgers, and we have them maybe not the next day, maybe a couple days later.
I always have it the next day. Hamburgers, for some reason, more than a day later, it's like dried pookie.
I usually put a little bit of splash of water on them when I put them in the microwave.
See, that's what Shelley says. Put water on it and wrap it in a paper towel.
Yep.
And I'm like, why couldn't I think of that?
Yeah.
But I don't. I never think of it when I'm doing it.
You got to do it.
And I cook shrimp. I sent you a picture of the shrimp.
You did,
that was
I'd
my
love to
appetizer.
try shrimp on the Barbie.
I have we got it from Bed Bath & Beyond. It's a frying pan with holes in it.
Oh, yeah.
I should have made that my show and tell tonight, but I got something better. But it's a frying pan with a bunch of little holes in it, and I put butter in there, Pam butter spray first, and then I take some butter after I've cooked the shrimp in that pan and
Oh, yeah, that's
flip them
good.
over, and then put it in a bowl of melted butter and let it sit, let it cure for about a good 5 minutes there.
Very good. You could do those on a skewer too, couldn't you?
Normally I do. I skew them up with peppers in between. I get red, green, and yellow, and then I try to make the colors match. It's fun.
Very cool. Yeah, I tried cooking the hamburgers outside in the grill, and the grill doesn't work.
Why doesn't your grill work? You have a gas grill, don't you?
Yeah, we left it out in the winter.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it. You don't need it. Take all the innards out and put charcoal in that thing.
That's all I got to do is just...
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good or not. You might blow something up because I told you to do it.
Well, if I disconnect the that's it should be fine.
That's something I didn't think about. Yeah, do that.
Okay.
No, I'm a charcoal griller only. I can't do gas for two reasons. Number one, fear of death. But number two, what's the point? It's like cooking inside. I can grill in here because I have grilling cast iron pans.
It definitely tastes different.
Yeah, it does.
Even if it's gas, but I know what you mean.
You get a little bit of that earthy outdoorsiness. But I love cooking.
It takes longer though with the charcoal, doesn't it?
Not really. Not to me. I think it's faster, honestly.
Really?
If I have to be honest. What's the point of listening?
You better be.
I got this grand idea just now.
What is it?
Big pork roll. Okay?
Oh.
Taylor.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Hey, you take your Taylor pork roll. I said that for you.
Well, that's the only way you can get the pork roll in the large round or ring or whatever you want to call it.
Case doesn't make a big one?
No, it's just a sliced one.
And you cut it down just almost to the edge. You fillet that bitch. And you open it up, right?
Yeah.
All right, now you take yourself some Dijon mustard, and then you put some brown sugar over that. And then you go ahead and you take yourself some peppers and then some onions that you pre-sauteed. Does Sarah want to say something?
She's, I don't know. Come here. What's wrong? Oh, okay. All right. Could you get me a drink?
What?
She's get me a drink. Thank you, sweetie.
Hey.
She said to you.
Really? Get me a drink too, then.
He wants a drink too, Sarah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And do it happily.
Sorry, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin.
Oh, he's got a new sound on the board for you.
What did she say?
She's like, what? Here, play it for her.
Hold on, Sarah. Are you ready for your sound?
No.
Okay, here you go. So what I said was, oh yeah, when you went, I said, oh yeah, will you get me a drink and be happy about it? And you said,
thank you, Kevin.
Enjoying your drink, Ferg?
I am. Thank you, Kevin.
Okay, then. So you take peppers and you take onions and you saute them. And then you put it on that bitch. And then what you do is you take just a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Not much, just for that tang. And then you take it and you roll it over. You get the strings. Put 5 strings down. When you tie them up, make sure you do an extra loop to tie them down tight. This way it keeps the meat fresh and unbruised. But it also is a locking knot. I learned that from somebody who was learning it from somebody else who learned it from a doctor.
Okay.
And you tie all those up and you put it on the grill, flip it over, make sure you get it up to about maybe 150, 160, slow cooking for about 2 hours.
No, it's already cooked, Kevin.
Facebook Sidebar. Facebook Sidebar. Facebook Sidebar.
Well, that makes you feel stupid. Get an uncooked pork roll. Fillet that bitch.
You can't. I don't think you can.
Pork loin. We'll make it a pork loin.
Okay, pork loin's better.
Yeah, get it. Okay.
All right. Oh,
Hey.
boy. Facebook Sidebar, my favorite part of the show.
This is mine, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, Brooklyn Nine-Nine got canceled, unfortunately.
What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
It's a show with Andy Samberg.
Oh.
Yeah. And
that was
actually,
comedy.
Andre Brower from Homicide was also in it.
This was a comedy,
As Terry Crews.
right? Was this a comedy?
Yes. Chelsea
did-
Peretti's in it, too.
I've always wanted to see it, and now I will bother when it comes to Netflix. Obviously, it'll go to Netflix now.
Yeah. We watched it at the beginning. It was pretty good, but we just kind of stopped watching it.
Oh, Ash versus Evil Dead ended too, by the way.
It did, yeah.
Well, my news is good old Mr. James Harrison donated blood every week for 60 years and saved the lives of 2.4 million babies.
I
in
saw
his time.
that story, yeah.
Most
That's pretty
people,
awesome.
Most people, when they reach the age of retirement, get a gold watch. But James Harrison deserves much more than that. He deserves a platinum watch. He's the man known with the golden veins.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I didn't think you could do that every week.
He did for 60 years.
Wow.
I'm sure he took a week off here and there.
Yeah, you would have to, I would think, right?
Yeah. Hey, James, how you doing since you've been saving lives?
Oh, dear. The CEO at GameStop abruptly stepped down after 3 months on the job.
Found out he couldn't do it, huh?
I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. They have some problems over there.
What kind of problems?
They were doing some kind of classic game trade-ins and stuff.
Yeah.
Because they used to do it when they were they took over like Funko Land and Electronics Boutique and all those places. They bought them all out. And those places used to have old games, but they stopped carrying them in the early 2000s. And then they announced this program to bring it back last year or 2 years ago. I can't remember now. Yeah. But they had a lot of problems. They got traded in games that had different ROMs inside them, so it wasn't the actual game. It was a different game, and games that had repro labels that they didn't say were repro labels, and they charged a lot of money for them, so it was kind of a shit show. They just talked about this on the CU podcast, Completely Unnecessary podcast. They're not fans of GameStop for the most part, so they prefer the mom and pop stores, which I do too, but GameStop at this point, they don't have anything that I can buy unless they have some straggling Wii games left over, because I don't have any of the systems they currently sell for. So,
well, that's a shame.
Yeah,
you think more companies would come out with video game stores, especially in today's market?
Well, there's not really. I mean, like Blockbuster used to have one. I think what was the other? Hollywood Video, I think, had one.
No.
But those stores don't exist anymore, so...
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, you got anything else?
My last story for the evening.
Last one.
Facebook is reportedly exploring the creation of its own cryptocurrency.
Oh, God. Why?
Well, Facebook is reportedly very serious about its consideration of building its own decentralized digital currency. That's going to be interesting. Maybe because... they are bored now that they have finished being busted and got away with it.
Yeah.
We've all pretty much forgave them because, like all of us, we're narcissists, and now we might as well have our own narcissistic money to spend on things that we need, like nothing. Things that you would buy on Facebook unless it's something you hold in your hand. Like, I couldn't understand paying for Bejeweled Blitzed when you played that game, and they're like, you want to continue? Give us $10.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I'm doing so well, I might as well just, it's only $10. And then you realize you spent invisible money, which actually costs you money, on things that don't exist at all.
I do that with Pokemon Go, but I do this...
do you pay money to play Pokemon?
No, I'm getting to that. I do this... my friend David on Facebook told me about this thing that Google does, where you take surveys and they give you, like, credit, Google credit.
Okay.
So you can spend money on stuff on the Google Store. So since Pokemon Go is on the Google Store, if I want to buy coins to use for in-game purchases, I just use the money I make from the surveys.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so you get like one survey a day. You get a dime. Sometimes I think the most I got was like 56 cents or something like that.
Yeah.
And it adds up.
I should reiterate by also saying I'm talking about playing something for free and then paying more money to play it after you can already play it for free.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, good.
But I mean, I don't have to spend the money, but
you're not really spending the money.
What's that?
You're not really spending the money.
No, but I mean, I don't have to spend the money on Pokemon Go to play the game.
I understand.
Yeah. But I choose to in certain instances if we're on a community day or something and I need more balls. Because, we always need more balls, Kevin.
You sure did get close to the mic when you said the word balls, and you smiled like a 3-year-old. That was cute.
If I didn't have the podcast, I probably would get rid of Facebook because...
Really?
Yeah, I don't...
I think I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Honestly, because that's really all I do is post that. I've noticed that the happiness that I get from people looking at something I posted is a ridiculous happiness that doesn't need to exist. I don't need.
It doesn't mean anything.
No, it doesn't. It's just like what I'm talking about just now.
Yeah.
And I have that problem where I'll be on Facebook and did anybody see that I petted Jerry from left to right this time?
I know. I do that too, unfortunately.
Nobody said anything. And it's like, God, that's pathetic.
My friend Bill told me about this app called Buffer. And you can post the same thing to all the social media things. So I have it set up where I post to Google+, Facebook, and Twitter. So that means now that I spend less time on Facebook, which is really good.
That is a good idea.
Unfortunately, I've heard that Facebook doesn't like outside stuff posting to it, so they kind of limit how many people see your post, but I really don't care at this point.
Well, that's what I do is in WordPress, you get the links at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want to post it to, and I'll click on everything. And then when it comes to Facebook, I manually type it in because of that reason.
Okay.
It doesn't go anywhere unless I manually put it on there.
Yeah.
Because they sure as hell don't want to lose money.
No, they don't.
Or give you anything for free.
Right.
As I stare at Mark Zuckerberg's, that face looks... He's a robot. He's not real.
He's got to be, yeah.
He's not real. All right, so there you go with your Facebook newseum.
Yep. Barside.
Hey, Ferg.
Hey, Kevin.
Can you do me a favor?
Sure.
Can you sing that song you sing so well?
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Hello, my name is Hallie, host of the Morbid Curiosity podcast, covering history's most notorious serial killers, urban legends, ancient remains,
really
obscure medical conditions, and history's greatest mysteries. Join the creepy community on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, YouTube, and anywhere else podcasts are found. Listen and let us satisfy your curiosity.
I'll have to ask Sarah if she listens to that one. She likes to unwind at the end of the day with the serial killer podcast.
She what? She does like to unwind at the end of the day with the serial. Morbid Curiosity is one of my favorites, all because of Matt Lappy. Matt Lappy is the one who showed me this. But this woman does an incredible show about the history and then does her own hypothesis and works hard and says the word better than I do, hypothesis. Mm-hmm. And she's done a show on Mount Everest that I've listened to 3 times. She's done a show on the Winchester House, which I've listened to about 5 times. And then
yeah, I'd love to go there someday.
Oh, gosh. And then I listened to it again with my wife. And her synopsis of that whole thing, especially at the end, is a twist that I have never heard nor thought about before, which makes perfect sense. And I don't want to ruin any part of that show.
Okay.
And she's just a genius with what she does. I've written her and asked for this promotion, and she says, we'll make you one as soon as we can. But as far as I know, I think it's just her doing all the work. And
really?
I'm not sure, but I could be wrong. But she does say we, so maybe it's a company of people.
I say we, too. It's just me.
Yeah, but she please take a listen to the Morbid Curiosity podcast. You can find them at mcpod.libsyn.com. Check it out. Please check it out. It's such a great podcast, and I love every single second of what I've heard. Like them on Facebook, like them on Twitter, and do the RSS downloads like I do. I use the feed. Now, when Ferg looks up from his phone, we'll continue the show.
I'm trying to find it on mine.
I am so sorry.
Is it, what's the latest episode? Do you have it there?
Excarnation.
Okay.
Hey, Fergie.
Hey.
Do you want to do some music?
Let's do some music.
Let's start music.
Oh, God.
Music.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Okay.
Looking a little down.
Yep.
You want a little bit of loving to put in your oven?
Not at all. Not at all.
You want a little stuffing to put in your muffin?
I don't.
A little shoving?
No, I want you to go away.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You shouldn't talk to people like that. Don't you know that I love you?
No, I don't care.
I love you. Hey, Ferg.
Yes.
You know what?
What?
Hey, Ferg.
Hey.
I have some questions for you.
Okay.
Do me a favor. Can you pretend you're a burglar?
No.
Why?
Because I don't want to.
I need you to smash my back door in.
Oh, God.
Hey, Ferg.
What?
I wish that you were soap.
Why?
So I can feel you all over me.
Oh, God.
When you take a shower, which is once a week. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Ferg.
Hey.
You know, I'm no weather woman.
What?
I'm no weather woman, you know.
Right.
But, I'm wondering if I can expect a few inches tonight.
Oh, God. Are you done now? Can you leave, please? We can talk about music.
All right. I'm sorry. Whoopee. Inches.
Oh, God. So I woke up early a couple days ago and decided I was going to listen to records to get me going so I could do some stuff around the house. So one of the records I listened to was the Four Tops Greatest Hits.
Yes.
That they put out. I think it came out in 67 because I think the last single that they put out that it was on there was Bernadette, which I love that song so much, and I love that bass part that James Jamerson plays. When I was a kid, I wanted to learn how to play the bass line from YYZ, and I had pretty much of it down, but now my goal is to be able to play Bernadette, the bass line of Bernadette.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. The music, it's just so good. It's 66. A lot of the songs from 66, and Reach Out, I'll Be There. Just such good music.
That's a perfect album to pick for this episode, as a matter of fact.
It's almost like a summertime album.
Yeah.
Because you hear that stuff. I remember, I think I might have said this before. Did I talk about this record before?
I don't think you did.
Maybe it was the Supremes I listened to, but...
I like the Four Tops. We had the album... I don't know if we had the Greatest Hits. Is that the one with the kind of gold cover?
Silver.
Yes, we did have it when I was growing up.
And it's just got the Four Tops Greatest Hits and then the songs on the front. They don't no pictures or anything.
Yes, I did have that, as a matter of fact.
I think I had the Marvelettes one, too. It's the same format.
My favorite was always Sherry.
This is the Four Seasons.
Who did that?
The Four Seasons, not the Four Tops.
I f***ed up. Oh, it's been a weird week.
Yeah, it has.
Okay, so you got the Four Tops. I'd never heard of them.
Oh, okay. They're really good. You should check them out.
I have heard of the Four Tops, but I confused it with the Four Seasons.
Yeah, that was not good, Kevin.
You know what the difference is?
Don't say it. Please don't say it.
What? One's from Jersey. What's wrong with you? Good Lord.
Uh-huh. What'd you listen to, Kevin?
Oh, I listened to a band called Evil.
What is it?
Evil. It's completely different from the Four Tops.
I think so, yeah.
English thrash metal band from Huddersfield, formed in 2004 from the UK.
Very nice.
They started in 2004. From what I understand, they went on to 2013. I purchased all of their albums at once. Thank you to Eric Purcell.
Purcell. I can't trill my R's, sorry.
You always say you can't trill your R's. And it's not Purcell.
It's roll, isn't it?
It's Purcell. And thank you, Eric, so much.
Eric's good people.
So in 2019, they're going to be putting out a new album, which is awesome.
Good. So how many albums do they have out?
They have 4 albums, and I have all 4 of them, and I love them. If you've ever listened to Overkill,
Nope.
Metallica,
A little bit.
Megadeth,
No.
Slayer.
No.
Exodus.
No.
Testament.
Stop saying band names.
Annihilator. Nevermore, Pantera, Sepultura. These were these guys sounded like.
Okay.
And but they were also influenced by bands like Obituary.
Okay. This is nowhere near my wheelhouse, Kevin.
Oh, it's so awesome stuff, though. Mathematically,
that's cool.
Genius. I like them a lot. They're really good.
Good.
And I can't wait for the next album to come out. It's basically all the original band members back in the band, with the exception of the person who passed away, which is the bassist, and I think that was Mike Alexander. I'm not 100% sure. And it's a shame. He died of an aneurysm. Poor guy.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
God bless him. And otherwise, it's a great band to check out if you're really into the heaviest of metal. And I am always around spring and summer, and then it goes away and comes back in the winter. Don't know why. I'm also listening to Olivia Newton-John right now, so you tell me.
Did I share with you the Juliana Hatfield album?
You didn't share with me.
Did I? I didn't tell you about it. I just found out about it on Twitter. She just recorded an album of all Olivia Newton-John covers. Oh, yeah, it's really cool.
What's her name?
Juliana Hatfield.
Hold on. Juliana Hatfield. Juliana Hatfield. Oh, she is cute. How old is she?
I don't.
She was born in 1967. No wonder she's so cute. She's only 3 years older than me. Juliana Hatfield sings Olivia Newton-John. Order on Amazon. Purchase.
I listened to part of it. It's pretty good.
I love her. Olivia Newton-John. I could give a crap about Hatfield, but I just want to hear what she. I want to hear what she sounds like.
Yeah, the songs are good that she sang, though.
Well, they won't let me listen.
Well, don't listen to it now.
Okay, I'm going to definitely
do
check
it later. Go on YouTube. It's on YouTube. That's where I
Is
heard
she
it.
related to James Hetfield?
No, that's Hetfield, not Hatfield.
Oh, okay. My vowels messed up.
Mm-hmm. You got a vowel movement.
I had a vowel movement. Where?
Because you're consonanted.
Jerry behind me goes. He got it. All right. Hey, you want to play some vid games?
Let's do it.
Have you played any video games?
Pew, pew, pew. What the hell was that? All right. I did some pew-pewing this week with this.
I pewed.
Can you see it? Can you see
Hilarious.
everybody on your phone? Look at your phone
on your
now.
phones, people. Now, quick.
You'll see it.
Quick. Oh, they didn't look right away. It's gone.
Too bad. Too late.
Too late,
It's
suckers.
a game, a 2600 game. Surprise.
What?
It's called Polaris.
And what does Polaris do besides align the Earth with the sun?
It is a submarine game.
Oh,
you play
that's
as a submarine, and of course it's yellow. It's like the third game in the Atari 2600 as a submarine that's yellow, which of course I enjoy.
Yeah, because the Beatles thing,
yes,
right? Is because the Beatles with the thing and the stuff.
Yep, and you're in the sea, and you have to hit the airplanes that are flying in the air above you. And then once you hit the airplanes, and then you hit the, there's also some enemy subs that you have to get that are in the sea.
Yeah.
And you have to get those, and then once you hit all the airplanes, you get a dive bomber that comes after you and shoots heat-seeking missiles at you.
I played this.
Which are hard to get away from. And then you go through the river channels to get to the next level.
Yeah.
And you have to avoid mines in the river channels.
Who made this game?
This was made by a company called Tiger Vision. You may be familiar with their Tiger handheld games, the LCD games in the 80s and 90s. And also the cassette version of 2XL that came out in the 90s. They put that out.
The original game itself was a Taito stand-up, right?
Taito arcade game, yep.
I thought that was Taito.
Taito.
You say...
Let's call the whole thing off.
Okay.
You say potato, I say potato. I'm having fun with it. It's going to be on the next episode of my show, which will probably be the last episode of my show when this comes out. But
it's the last episode of the show?
The previous episode, I should say.
Why did you say the? I get it. You freaked me out. I
Too
thought
fast
I had
for you.
Too fast for me. What? Phew.
It's fun. I'm enjoying it.
It's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
It's called you know what it's called? A 2D scrolling fixed flip screen.
Okay. I just call it a video game, Kevin.
Arcade shooters, what I call it. Naval
Arcade
watercraft.
shooter.
Naval watercraft direct control.
What you been playing, Kevin?
For the Atari 2600.
Yep.
I played Max Payne 3.
Max Payne 3.
Max Payne 3. He's been through a lot. He spent most of his time protecting women who end up dying anyway.
He's in pain. He looks like Tom Selleck.
Yeah, he does in this one, just in the picture. He actually looks, he looks a little bit more like Brad Pitt had a kid with, George Romero. Just think about it. It's a third-person shooter video game developed by Rockstar Studios, published by Rockstar Games.
Rockstar.
And it was released in 2012, and I got it then on PC. I have the disc, as a matter of fact.
Wow.
And I went ahead and installed it and registered it through Steam, and that makes it easier for me to play it. You used to have to sign up to the Rockstar thing every single time you played. You had to log in and then get your Rockstar ID and password because the game is so valuable. More than any other game out there, blah, blah, blah. They finally dropped it. Guess who produced this? Steve Martin.
I don't think it's the same Steve Martin.
No, it isn't. One thing I do like about this game is that it's very noir. Like, you know, you go in and you talk to the detective and he's like, hey, what are you doing here?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I've seen more holes in a piece of Swiss cheese than your face, whatever. And and it's cool. The whole game is like that. It's sort of like a comic booky themed setup. And he's always complaining. And but the action is amazing. The textures are cool. What do you call that? The physics of the game, very well done. The bullets actually go through people, and it leaves a mess.
Oh,
and
dear.
I'm very big on gore. I don't know why.
You are. I've noticed that, Kevin.
Yeah, and if it looks good, I'm playing it. The terrain is wonderful. That's all I got, I guess.
All right.
I love this game, though. It is a great game.
Cool. That's good.
So, and it should be dirt cheap on Steam if you guys is interested.
Mm-hmm.
All right, buddy. You ready to show me something?
I am. Oh, yeah. Got it right here.
Yeah, every week. It's the same.
Same joke.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Good job.
So I
harmonize.
have my Pong Matchbox car. I think Willie sent this to me. I can't remember, though.
Willie sends you everything.
He does. He's a good guy. I really love Willie.
Never sends me nothing. Willie, please send me one little tiny thing. Send me a Willie.
Oh, no, it's a Hot Wheels. I'm sorry. It is a...
Oh, well, that's totally different. Nope.
Custom 52 Chevy. It's got the Pong logo on the side, the Atari logo on the side, and then kind of the rainbow stripes that were in the arcade game. Or maybe not that particular one, but... So, it's pretty cool. They made a whole series of these. They made...
Hold it up. I can't see. Oh, now I see it. Thank you very much for getting it that close. You know what it looks like? A Honda Element without the backside.
Oh, yeah. Sure. I don't know what that is.
That's my car. You've seen my car.
I think this is all the arcade, except for... Oh, I see. So they got Missile Command, Centipede, Breakout, and Tempest, and then they have a GMC motorhome that has wood grain around the side, and it says a 2600 on it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Do you have a collection of other cars or no?
No, this is the only one I have. I didn't buy them because I couldn't afford it.
Do you think maybe...
They were selling out like crazy, too. It just seems silly. You know? I'd rather spend the money on a game. But if somebody sends it to me, I appreciate it. What?
Yeah, but I think the reason being is because of what it is and, you know, what it stands for. That's why people collect them.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that. But at this point... I'd rather just have the actual...
Then why did you choose it for your show and tell?
Because I couldn't think of anything else. And it just happened to be sitting right there. So.
You just went, got to record with Kevin tonight.
Yeah. Because we weren't going to record, but then I had the time to record, so I had to scramble and get my together. Sorry, stuff together.
Too late.
How dare I say that?
I'm thinking about taking the clean tag off.
Really?
Do you think so?
That's up to you, but I don't know if anybody's kids listen. I doubt it.
Let us know if we should. That's something. Hey, folks, if you made it this far into the show, congratulations. Please let us know if you want to have us remove our filter. The filter being beeps every single time that we say a curse word.
I mean, I try not to, but sometimes it slips out.
Yeah.
I do it on my show too, but I just re-record it. I should have known.
Yeah. So let us know if we should take off that there tag.
I know one person who doesn't want it to.
Who's that?
RJ.
Why?
Randall.
What's wrong with that?
He likes a clean podcast.
Clean from beginning to end?
That's right. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I actually... If it's too much, then it kind of takes away from the content, but or what the people are talking about. But
yeah, I took it off Theater Cast because it was so seldom, and
yeah,
why bother? It wasn't mean.
Yeah.
So,
but let us know.
Please let us know if you want
to single out RJ, but that's kind of why I do a clean podcast, because of him and my other friend Ryan. So.
Ryan and RJ don't want it, so we have 2 votes against it. And you know what I'm going to do?
I don't know if Ryan listens to this show.
Be nice if someone heard it.
Yeah.
Well,
Kevin, what's your show and tell, Kevin?
Oh, I forgot all about my show and tell.
Yeah, tell us.
All right, I'd go to the transfer station every weekend.
Okay.
And let me tell you what do you remember what a transfer station was, Ferg?
No, I don't.
Do you remember?
That's where we take our trash every Sunday.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what it is. And I take it there every Sunday, and there's a little section where people put things that they're just not using anymore, and you can help yourself.
Oh, like a free area?
Yeah, and help yourself to things. And so I was in there, and I looked down after thinking, I'm not going to find squat. And I looked down, and what did my foot touch?
What?
But this beautiful Kawai FS650 keyboard.
Wow, does it work?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it sounds great, and it works wonderful, and it has full-size keys, and it's really heavy on top of my head. Right
I see that, yeah. It's denting on the top there.
Yeah.
Your head,
You can power it with 6 C batteries, or
Are you all right?
And it's very 80s. It sounds so 80s. There's the Kawai logo on the back.
Oh, yeah.
Stereo out, sustain pedal power, and then here's the... What is that one for?
MIDI?
That is a... Oh, accent and hold pedal. Then what's that? Oh, that's the headphones out. I said that already.
Okay. That's cool, though, that you got that.
Yeah, it comes with 100 sounds. And it's really nice. And I just have no place to put it.
Oh.
Because I'm really running out of room in here. So this makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7...
Jeez.
7 keyboards in a 4x4 area.
And the piano.
Yeah, I gotta pick up the piano. Oh, so my fingers have plenty to do. I look like some freako from the 60s. That's my show and tell.
Very cool.
Very glad to get that. It's very nice. All right, my brother. Now it is time to do the song that we choose for the ending of tonight's
I found
show.
a treasure house of music. The sound engineer is ready. The musicians are set. Now examined and found flawless, it is recorded for you by the world's greatest artist.
All right.
Tonight I'm going to end the show with Blue Sunny Day Again by Jonathan Colton. The perfect song for the way that I was in my mood today when I was outside doing some yard work and getting ready to grill. It was just a blue sunny day, beautiful day.
It was nice to be outside today.
Really nice.
Yeah.
And I've decided I'll talk about this later, but I'm going to build a little grilling area and let you know how that goes.
Oh, okay. How?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
I'm going to build an area with I'm making a deck for grilling. It's going to be like a 4x4, if not a 5x5 area to put my new 780 square inch grill when it arrives.
Right.
Oh, it's going to be great. I can't wait for that. So now we end with this puppy right here, the last finale button. Are you ready, Fergie?
Yes.
Do me a favor and say something.
Won't you please join us next time?
Kevin.
Yeah?
Let's get animal. Animal. I want to get animal. Let's get into animal.
I want to get animal.
This is the hardest part of the show for me.
I bet. But at least you picked something you haven't said before.
Early light that burns my eyes. A minute more, the sun will rise and paint the bright blue sky with yellow gold. I'll be dead asleep by then, shut up in this box again until it's gone. Outside I can hear it, birds are singing, bees are buzzing, sun shines overhead. I'd be there to see it, but I can't get out of bed. Since the day you left, the weather always feels this way. One more blue sunny day. Looking for an easy mark, I hit the Denny's after dark and take a lonely waitress home to drink. She's sincere, but halfway through I find I'm wishing she was you. My blood goes cold. I guess this date is over. Several hours later, I'm the only one awake. All these streets are empty, it's just me and my mistake. One by one the stars go out as black sky turns to gray. One more blue sunny day. Sometimes I see how long I can wait. Tempting disaster by my garden gate. My trembling hands on the cellar door. Trying not to think of what it is I'm waiting for. All at once I've had enough. As if I'm made of sterner stuff, I take a breath and open up the door. Dawn breaks hard and falls on me. For just one moment I can see the pale blue sky. I close my eyes because the world's so bright and beautiful. I have to look away, braced against the beauty of another perfect day. As I go to pieces and the breeze blows me away. One more blue sunny day.
Please visit Zerbinator.wordpress.com. Visit Zerbinatorland on Facebook, Google+, and Twitter. All shows available in iTunes, Stitcher, RSS download, and Google Play. Thanks for listening. Have a good night.